Hi, I'm Brian Gilbert, and I'm playing Prince Hal in Henry IV Part 2. That is, Henry, the guy who is about to become Henry V in Henry IV. So, Hal is really this, again, prodigal son type character. Back in Part 1, he was fooling around with kind of these ne'er-do-well characters, especially someone who became something of a father figure to him, this knight called Falstaff. And he was out boozing and drinking and womanizing, just not doing exactly what his father would have really expected of him. And he gets called to a bit of a reckoning throughout all of Part 1, makes this promise to say he's going to throw away that old part of his life and become the person that he is expected to become. Not because he actually loves the crown, as we find out later on in Part 2. He really does despise the crown and what it's done to his father. But really, it's because he loves his father, and he'll do what's expected of him because of that love of his father, Henry IV. So, when about halfway through this play, Henry IV starts becoming ill, Hal needs to be making a real choice. It starts off with him being kind of sad, and he's saying his farewells to these people that he really did grow up with, gotten a lot of mischief with, but he's saying his farewells throughout the early parts, indirectly, not exactly saying farewell. And then by the time that he becomes the king, through this huge emotional set of speeches between him and his father in Act 4, by the time it's Act 5 and he's the king, he has almost completely cast off that early mantle. And so what it means for his relationship with previous father figures, Falstaff, his true father, who's now dead, and then the man who eventually becomes this sort of a father figure through Henry V in the Lord Chief Justice, is Hal is in this huge amount of transition. And it ends really with this huge, almost denial of all of the fun and times that he used to have with Falstaff, and actually, literally in the end, banishing Falstaff upon pain of death, which really does tear Falstaff up. And Hal, he doesn't want to have to do it in the end, but he's doing what he feels like he has to in order to really become the king that the land expects him to be. He can't be associated with former thieves and people with those sorts of reputations. So he does what's really just expected of him, even if it's not something that he wants to have to do.
I had thought weariness durst not attach one of so high blood.
Faith, it does me, though it discolors the complexion of my greatness to acknowledge it. Doth it not show vilely in me to desire small weal?
Oh, why, Prince should not be so loosely studied as to remember so weak a composition.
Belike then my appetite was not princely got, for by my troth I do now remember that poor creature, small beer. But indeed these humble considerations make me out of love with my greatness. What a disgrace is it to me to remember thy name, or to know thy face tomorrow, but the tennis court keeper knows better than I.
So, that's the little bit of what happens with Hal and Falstaff and all of that fun stuff. If you want to check out more of this stuff, please go ahead and subscribe to OrangeMite Studios, share this video with all your friends, and come out and see the show. We're going to be the first weekend in November this week. Not this week, the first week in November down at Dreamwrights in York, Pennsylvania. So come on out, check us out. The website and ticketing information will be down in the information, and we hope to see you there. See ya.